So Twisted Bow is a very special bow. It increases your range, accuracy, and damage based on your opponent's magic level. So this bow is extremely good against mages, essentially. However, some monsters may not seem like they're mages. Like Bandos boss has magic levels. I wouldn't say that he's a mage, but the bow works extremely well against it. Though in other cases where it's supposed to work amazingly, like Callisto, or that's what I thought, because Callisto has very high defense, so I thought if I increase my accuracy and damage, because I thought the guy was mage, because he's maging, he's hitting 50s, he should be the ultimate mage. Well, guess what? I think I had one experience drop before I ran out of food and I died. I hit one time, and then I looked it up, and it seems that Callisto has a level 0 magic. So let's start off with the ultimate monster, the Dagonoth Prime. Because when you think about it, it is the monster to use Twisted Bow on. He's a mage. I mean, he's really, really strong mage. He has massive magic level, and he can hit 65s on you. Also, he's weak to range. So pretty much every single hit that you deal with the bow is like using 1,000-degree knives. It's just a regular bow, no special attacks, no nothing, but it is so satisfying to see those 400, 500, 600 experience drops coming in constantly. You don't even need to wait for them. So from these clips, it may seem like the bow is a little bit overpowered, but again, I'm reminding you, this guy is like the ultimate mage. Pretty much, I don't think there's gonna be a single monster better than this. Now, another weapon that people like to use at Prime is a Blowpipe. And Blowpipe is amazing. The only problem with it is that it's a very short range. And you have these danger zones. You have these tiles that you're not supposed to step over. Once you step them over, there is a chance that the Supreme, the Ranger, will attack you. So it is best if you have like a longer range weapon. Blowpipe is extremely short. But you know what? Dagonoth Prime is not the only Dagonoth King that has magic levels on. Dagonoth Supreme, the guy that you're supposed to melee, also has a high magic level. And the bow is pretty effective. Like, it's not the same as Prime. Oh, no, you're not gonna slice it as much. I wish, right? I wish. But I would say it's comparable to melee. I would say it's even a little bit better. You see, the problem with Supreme Boss is that you're gonna have to attack it with melee range. That means you're gonna have to probably go somewhere Rex spawn, and you cannot change it. If the boss stands there, you have to melee it from there, and then Rex spawns, and then you have 2 or maybe sometimes 3 Dagonoth Kings on you at the same time. So why not fix the problem? Why not use the bow? Pick a safe corner where Rex will not come, where Prime will not come, and just safely attack it. And again, we're talking about very decent damage. Now, the next place is just amazing. I think it easily goes to top 3 places where you have to go with a Twisted Bow. It's Brutal Black Dragons. Like, I was comparing, like, I've been in there for like 20 minutes. I was comparing the speed with other people who are using Blowpipe. I was almost killing it 3 times faster than anyone else. Constant hits, constant accuracy, just 200, 300, 400, 500 XP drops. Just, oh my god, how satisfying was it to kill these dragons? And everyone was like, oh my god, this bow is so overpowered, this bow is so accurate, this bow deals so much damage. And honestly, it was so enjoyable that I may go and do like 1,000 kills. Like, I want to see how long would it take to do it? Because we're talking at least 2 times faster kills than with a Blowpipe. And Blowpipe, currently, it's the preferred weapon to kill these things. Alright, next ones are going to be Skeletal Violins, which are not bosses, but those are very popular monsters to kill. And, they're very crowded. Every world is crowded. I actually had to get a Slayer task because I couldn't find any worlds, and I didn't want to crash anyone. And I was already imagining how I'm about to kill these Violins 3 times faster than anyone else with incredible accuracy, incredible damage, because I thought these guys were mages because they're using the icy breath and all that. So I was the guy on the right side, I was the one with the Twisted Bow, and the other guy on the left side was with a rune crossbow and broad bolts. Guess what? He won almost every single time. I had no chance against Rune Crossbow. Okay, next thing, fight caves. Before we get into Jad, what about 360s? Because those guys are mages and they are kinda weak to range. And I gotta tell you, there's been a few times where I was 3-hitting them. It felt extremely satisfying. You just 1, 2, 3, dead. 1, 2, 3, dead. Usually it takes like 5 hits to kill them. However, I timed it. I timed 10 kills with a blowpipe and 10 kills with a twisted bow. Twisted bow was faster, but by 2 seconds or so. But Jad, now Jad is completely another thing. Because Jad has, I think, the maximum magic level out of any monster that I was killing in this video. I think his magic level is 480. And I think the bow caps at 350. So I had the most accuracy and the most damage against out of any creature that I was killing in this video, with the exception of Prime, maybe. Okay, now I made it sound like it's gonna be extremely good. It kinda was. I think at some point I hit like 12 zeros in a row. Like, you're still extremely inaccurate, even though with all that accuracy bonus. Like, really inaccurate, I would say. Like, sometimes you would hit like 80 and then 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 70, 0, 0, 0, 0, 60, maybe, and it goes like this. But the thing about Jad is that you have healers, you know. Some people have problems with healers. Like, they have no problem focusing on Jad, but the moment those healers come out, you have to stop focusing on Jad. You have to kill the healers. Those healers will not be able to out-heal your damage. You don't even need to touch them. You don't need to attack them. You don't need to kill them. Just leave them. Just let them heal Jad. It's not a problem. You will be out-damaging them. Because Jad has only, I think, 255 health, and healers come at half health. So what? 120 health left? And by the time they come, you can hit like a few. Basically, what I'm saying is you're gonna most likely kill Jad before healers even try to heal. If not, you will still outdamage them. This bow is extremely good at Jad. It's always recommended. Very fun to use as well. Okay, how about we go to the famous Bandos boss? This is where basically everyone was freaked out about the bow, because 1.5 weeks ago, Mod Ronan was streaming and he 5-hit the Bandos boss. And I'm gonna tell you, he got pretty lucky. Maybe it was the Rigger Prayer, because that provides 7% more accuracy. Actually, I think more accuracy, but 7% more damage as well. So that could have helped, but it's not as accurate. It was still the most satisfying thing to use, just getting those huge experience drops. And I was not crashing anyone, by the way. You're gonna see a lot of clips with people inside the room. I asked them if I can join them for a few kills. If I get anything, I will give it away. I don't need no split, just take it all away. I just want to test the bow. So let's just make that clear. And I was getting most of the kills, but at the same time, these guys were not that high level. I think what happened is because these guys are quite low level, their spec weapons like the Crystal Halberd, and I'm not sure what else they used. Like, if somebody was using AGS or high level Crystal Halberd, I don't think I could out damage them, because like pretty much it would recharge to 50% every single time. Honestly, I don't know. It's pretty good, I guess, but there's gonna be times where you hit 5 zeros in a row, and 5 zeros means the Bandos boss is dead, but not by your hits, but by those two people duoing. There's gonna be times where you get no loot, but I cannot say the same for Saradomin because it was amazing. I would say this is one of the few places where it really shines as well. Like, you're not hitting as much as on Dagnot Prime, like not as accurately, but we're talking about a Sara boss. Like, you're not supposed to just hit through and 7-hit the boss, you know. Of course, it's gonna take a little bit more effort. So I was soloing for a bit. I think I did like 20 kills. What's that on the floor? Why I cannot get anything when I'm doing this on my Iron Man, on my solo account when I was doing? Oh yeah, it's a Sara sword. I was so pissed, I actually gave it away to some guy in Falador. It's like 1 mil anyway. Imagine a situation like this. A guy comes in the room, slaps Ziliana's ass with a twisted bow. What do? You leave. There's nothing that you can do. The alpha male is in the room. You cannot outdamage it. Unless you have multiple spec weapons, there's nothing you can do. It's game over. I joined a team. I wanted to see, can I get majority of the kills? And I would say I was getting them like 75% of the time, which is a high number, but still 25% I was not getting. The reason why is because those guys were using a spec weapon. So they would spec with like Zami Godsword for like 59, and then it's like, oh, probably it's not gonna be my kill.